Hey guys, Takamasak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. Walked all the way over here off screen. Hopefully you guys are reading the video description, so let's go give that TNT to Narek down here so we can hopefully finish this canal. We're kind of locked in that Aldean Strait, or whatever they called it, Aldi Strait. Hooray! What, he's not going to say hooray? Oh, well, apparently he's just going to vanish. Okay. Well, more importantly, let's go loot the treasure. Start over here. We'll see what we have here. House. Awesome. A little bit extra gold. Never hurt anybody. Silver armor. That's not quite as good as the iron armor, but it is 3 defense better than the chain armor that my red mage is wearing, so he'll get that. Crappy wooden helm. And for some reason, the game insists I carry around a silver knife at all times. Fair enough. Ooh, a dragon sword. Just like the name implies, should do more damage to dragons. It does not. An iron helmet. A little bit better helmet for my fighter there. Alright, let's get some of this stuff sorted out here. Found a weapon. You can either give the dragon sword or the rune sword to your thief if you have one. Otherwise, the silver sword is still better. I've always thought the dragon sword was 1 attack stronger, and even like referring to guides just to back up my memory of the game, even the guides say they do 1 more damage than rune, but it doesn't show up in your stats. But it does sound cooler anyway. It comes with, what is it, 5, I believe, attack over, yeah, 5 attack over the saber and 10% hit percentage over the saber also, so it should boost him quite a ways over his 32. Yeah, there you go, 42. So he'll now be doing 2 hits, and he'll actually be able to be a little bit useful. Let's give the iron helm to the fighter, and that should increase his absorb by about 2. And what else do I want? Oh, that silver armor, which, like I said, is 3 defense better than the chain armor. So, alright, that's pretty much all we can do here. So let's hop on outside and go see the new canal that he just blew up with the TNT. Oh, and by the way, I completely nuked my base level. Holy cow, was that loud? Whew, man, I had no idea how bad it was in the Temple of Fiends and in battles, but I usually turn it up a little bit when I'm playing other games, and I just forgot last time, but, well, it should be a heck of a lot better now, so... Alright, now I will meet you over by the port where we docked to walk over to the Dwarf Cave, so meet you over there. Alright, we made it back here. Let's go take a look to the south here. If we came over here, there was nothing really to see. It was blocked off here before with just the land, so this is now our exit, and we are free to pretty much we can explore most, but first things first, let's go to the west and follow up on a lead. Somebody was telling us about how over in the west the land was dying or something like that, and kind of reminds me of Hawksness a little bit. Except for this place has people. Ah, that same parrot line again, huh? What do you have to say? Anything? Oh no! Well, that's bullcrap. What do you have to say? Something useful? Sarda, okay. What does Sarda do? What do you do? Oh, you're a farmer. That's great, thanks. Yeah, the Orb of the Earth, okay. That's great. Kind of reminds me of Mystic Quest a little bit. The Titan's Tunnel. Okay, we need to get to the Titan's Tunnel to find Sarda. Got it. And apparently here's Jim the Dwarf. That's... neato! Apparently that was what the clinic used to be. Ah, stone to use your... or stone to get a ship to float. Okay. I'm sure that'll never be important. Oh no. I blame Hargon. Yeah, the reason I also told you to... yeah, thanks. Purchase all those items because this town also does not have an item shop, so no item shop and no way to revive your guys over here. Okay, the Titan in... I'm assuming the Titan's Tunnel eats rubies. I've never heard of you. Remember Dr. Un for much later. And everybody knows rubies are just red sapphires. Earth Cave is in the southwest. Got it. How's it going? Oh. Well, I'll be sure to club him momentarily, but let me see what you're selling first. Wow, 45,000 for the steel armor. It's only 10 defense better than the iron armor, and it's really expensive. Plus, this has a lot of evade loss. Not that the fighter really has any evade to begin with. It's up to you if you want to purchase this. If you end up having the money much later, then, you know, feel free, I guess. I may or may not purchase it. We'll see how my money's doing. The silver bracelet, you'll want to get one for your thief, black, and white mage. Whoever is missing one in your party, since we found that one earlier. And then nothing else really interesting. If you have multiple fighters, you might want to grab them an iron helm and the iron gauntlets. Yeah, nothing too important there. Nothing I'm gonna purchase. Let's take a look at the weapon shop. Anything better in here? No, not really. The only new thing in here is the long sword, but it's still 3 attack and 5% weaker than the silver swords that we have, so nothing really worth purchasing. Alright, saved me a lot of money right off the bat. Let's take a look at white magics. Anytime you see like the basics, like Fire 3, Lit 3, anything like that, and Cure 3, your red mage is going to be able to equip that stuff, and that is the only thing he can equip here for now. I'm actually going to leave a spot open for him for later, because he can actually learn life later, but he can't as a red mage. You'll see later. But yeah, everything in here is pretty good for the white mage. I definitely would get life and heal 2. Cure 3 recovers 64 to 128 to one person. Life, just like you might expect, revives a character, but it only does so at 1 HP, so if you ever use it, keep that in mind before you go running off into another battle. Harm 3 is just really ridiculous. 60 to 240 damage on all undead creatures in the battle. I personally don't prefer that. I would rather have another Cure spell over having another Harm spell. I really don't need that many Harms. And Heal 2 is bugged, but it's actually bugged in a good way for once. It's supposed to heal 24 to 48 to everybody, which it does outside of battle. But inside of battle, it works like Heal 3 and recovers 48 to 96, so I would definitely pick that up. Alright, let's take a look at black magics. Not as much useful in here. If you have a red mage, you can only equip Slow 2 and Fire 3, so I definitely want to pick up Fire 3. That will be doing 50 to 200 fire damage to all enemies. Definitely get that for your black mage, and everything else I really don't care for at all. Bane is instant death to all enemies, not guaranteed, but it has a chance. We'll find an item that'll do that later and pretty much let anybody cast the spell, so yeah, just screw it, don't bother. Warp will warp you back 1 floor towards the exit of the dungeon, so it can be helpful. I'd rather walk out and get the experience, honestly. Oh, yeah, Slow 2, it has a little better chance to work than Slow 1, but it just, nah, whatever. I guess if you're loaded, go ahead and give it to your black mage, and I would just skip over Bane completely if you're worried about buying anything from here. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that one space open for my red mage so he can learn life later. So yeah, it should look like that. Yeah, whatever. Let's go, oh, I do want an NPC on my worthless crap that I found, anything that I'm not equipped with, and I'm going to rest up at the inn, and I will meet you just outside of town. Alright, freed up all my inventory space now. There's mostly no new enemies around here, so you're mostly going to run into groups of shadows, which will always attack first. Extremely annoying. Like that. Ugh. I think they did a combined, like, 10 damage to me, and it just took, like, 2 minutes. Oh, here we have a new guy. The Green Ogre, I've usually run up with him a lot earlier than I am. This is actually the first one that I've seen. Even throughout my grinding, I'll even usually meet up with them there, but they're a little bit stronger than the Ogre, only about 134 HP, so nothing really too different. Might as well show him, I suppose. If he even gets to attack. With his nifty blue socks, instead of the yellow socks, I guess. Look at that. Nice work there, Mr. Thief. He's almost keeping up with the red mage. Oh. Almost. Alright, let's go check out this cave over here. Yeah, the only real difference is they give you quite a bit more gold. Oh, what's this? Earth cave? Oh, what the hell is that? Hey, buddy. Oh, well, this is actually the Titan's Tunnel. Nothing we can do here, I just wanted to show you where it was. What else do we have? Oh, we got some tigers, alright. These guys can be a pain in the butt. They seem to have a frequent critical hit rate. They only have 132 HP, so we should be able to get rid of them. They are probably the strongest melee character, or the, yeah, I guess you would call them melee characters. Strongest monster we've met up with so far. Huh, well, that did not go as planned. Repeat. Oh, by the way, I've been basically conserving my magic, too. I'm not really finding it necessary to use it anyway. So if need be, you can, if you've for some reason been really burning it, feel free to go rest up at the town again. You can also run into tigers a little bit outside of the cave, but... Ugh. Yeah, that battle isn't very common, though, outside of the cave. Let's go down here now. More exploring. This must be the Cave of the Earth. Alright, before I go in here, I want to make sure I'm completely healed up. I might as well not even bother using my magic. And, yeah, looks like one cabin did just fine, so... If you have any tents or anything, you might as well save here. It's not a bad spot to save at all, so... Let's go explore the Earth Cave. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy. This is Takamasak. I will see you later.